Hey everyone, so my name is Libby and I am Cake Mama, and my goal is to teach other moms and dads out there who just really want to be able to make birthday cakes for their children without having to, spend an arm and a leg. I have 4 children myself, and I know how hard it is to, afford birthday cakes every year, and everyone wants their child to have a special birthday cake. So today I'm going to show you my first idea, which is just a simple flamingo. It's super cute, trending right now, and it's really easy. So let's get started. All I've done so far is baked my simple vanilla cake recipe, which I can share and attach to the bottom of my page, so you can find it there. It's just vanilla cake with my vanilla buttercream, which is another super easy recipe that I can attach to the bottom of the page. And I've made some pink buttercream over here, and I'm going to show you how to frost. So let's go. All I do is I take my spatula, which you can find at any store, apply some thick layers to the side of your cake, and just with a flick of the wrist apply, as much as you can. Okay, so the next portion of our flamingo cake is going to be the feathers that we put on the side and the head that's going to go down the middle. And we're going to do that with just white chocolate baking chips that I've melted in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and I've added some pink food coloring to it. It gives it a really good texture. I'm going to show you how with the paintbrush. I've used this wide set paintbrush. It's perfect. You're just going to dip it right into your chocolate, get the excess strips, and then you're just gonna swipe it right onto your parchment paper, and it makes a really, really cool texture. And you're gonna wanna make some of them short and some of them long. The best part about this is that they don't all have to look the same. I'm thinking we're gonna want about 10 on each side. Okay, so the next part that we're gonna do is going to be the head of the flamingo. And it's a little bit tricky just because he has kind of a funny shape with the beak and the little swoop of the neck. But we're gonna keep it as simple as we can because it's for your child's birthday and they're gonna love it no matter what. So we're gonna start with the general shape, doing kind of a curve, kind of like an S. And then once we get the general shape, we'll go back up and fix the beak. Again, I like the texture of the paintbrush. It gives it kind of that messy look, but it's kind of cute. I'm just going back and making it a little bit thicker so that when we go to put it in our cake, it's sturdy. And now I'm gonna go back and make the head a little bit rounder, a little bit fatter. A little bit of a beak. Just continuing to go back through until it looks to you how you would like it to be. And then as soon as you get the shape right, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna put this right back in the freezer for about 20 minutes, and it should harden up enough for us to be able to stick it right into our cake. Of course, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist here. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I think I'm just going to add a few more wings to the rest of my parchment paper since I have the space. Don't worry about any drips that you get because you can just take a little knife and scrape them right off. Melted chocolate tends to get messy. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna go throw these in the freezer and then we're going to attach the whole thing and you're gonna see how it's gonna come together. Okay, so now we're ready for the fun part, which is the assembly. I have all my feathers here laid out in my head, which I'm gonna use this black edible marker that I picked up at Walmart, but I know they have them at Hobby Lobby, AC Moore, pretty much any craft store. I'm gonna color in a little eyeball and a little bit of the beak. But I also have my spatula and a little bowl of pink buttercream that we're gonna use to do the attachment. So I'm gonna start with my biggest petals. I'm gonna take my spatula, being careful with your feather because it is made of chocolate and you don't want to handle it for too long. Now we're going to start with the back row and we're just going to stick it right on. See how cool that is? And we're just going to go all the way down with the petals. And we're going to do it on both sides. Okay guys, we successfully have added our feathers to the side of our flamingo cake. I'm really happy with the way that it looks right now, so we're gonna move on to the head. So we're just gonna scoot this right out of the way for a minute. We're gonna use our edible marker that I was telling you about. All I'm gonna do is add just a little black dot for the eye and a little triangle on the nose, and I'll show you guys as soon as it's all set. Okay, so now that my flamingo head is all set, I'm gonna take the ends of my spatula mark where I'm going to insert it into the cake. You want it to be directly in the middle of where your feathers are. And I'm just gonna make the littlest little slice because we're gonna put the flamingo right into the cake. So it's gonna look just about a little bit like this. You can see. I just made a little cut. So you can see I added just a little nose and a little eye. Super cute, really easy. And then we're gonna just put the head of our flamingo right into the top of our cake. How adorable is that? Okay, and then I'm just gonna smooth out with my spatula right in front with a little bit of extra buttercream. Patch it right up. And there you have our flamingo. How cute! Now, if you guys liked this video, please like and share it and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm the Cake Mama. I'm here to teach you guys the easiest birthday cakes for your kids. I can't wait to show you my next video. It's gonna be great.